In this demo, I will show you how to use a green screen studio and a product shooting box to do some special effects. In this demo, I will show you how to make a person on hand. So I'll show you all those steps. What I have behind me here is a green screen, and there's some lights over here. So we're gonna look at the lights. So right here, there's one light on the side shining on the background, and I actually have another one on the side over there, and there's one up here as well. For this to work well, I want to make myself actually look very small. So I've also positioned a ladder to be in here so that my photographer can get a higher angle, so that it's sort of downward shot. So in a minute, I will show you some of the pictures that we've taken from various angles, and then I will demonstrate how to use a product shooting box to take a picture of the hand. Okay, this is a product shooting box right here, and I'm going to be taking pictures of my hand so I can combine the images that I've done in the green screen studio with the picture of my hand. So for this to work, you need to make sure I have a tripod so I can stabilize the camera. So it's going to be about right here, and I'm going to have my photographer shoot slightly downward to match the angle that I had before in the green screen studio. Also, I want to make sure that my lights are also about the same kind of lighting so that it will match. So I've got one light in the front at a slightly downward angle. I also have one light on the side over there to mimic the side light that I had in my green screen. So what I'm going to do here to stabilize myself, because I know if I hold out my hand it's going to move too much, so I'm going to actually go like this, kind of lean my elbow on my knee and position my hand here, so then when my photographer is taking a picture of my hand, it won't move too much. Okay, I'm going to show you how to combine the pictures together. So first we're going to need to find the picture of the hand, and I've marked that one here. I'm going to press the space bar just to make sure it's the one. Yeah, it looks pretty good. You also need to make sure you're opening Photoshop. So Photoshop is going to be here, and you want to type in Photoshop, and it should come up already, this Photoshop CC 2014. Yep, and you make sure you have that program open. And if you are doing this, you can click the file and drag it down to where your bar is. If you do it like this, it will automatically open the photo for you. I'm going to open both files right now. One of the full body, myself, and one of my hand. Okay, now I've got it both in Photoshop. So now the next step is to select the area that I want to copy. So I'm going to be selecting myself and then pasting that into the picture of the hand, which is over here. So I think that the best way to do this, since it's shot on a green screen here, we're going to select by color range. You'll notice that there's a little eyedropper tool here. If for some reason you don't have it, you want to click on this one, and you click on the area that you want to select, or the color range you want to select. If you notice, the preview over here is showing some areas as white and some areas as black. The white areas are the areas that will be selected. If you hold down the Shift key and you click a few more times, you'll notice that selection is growing. Now there are still some little holes, and I'll show you how to fix those. I'm going through and I'm clicking different points on the picture so that I can make sure the green screen is captured. I'm going to get a little bit back here too. Okay, that's looking better. It looks like a black outline, so that's pretty close. I'm going to click OK here to see what my selection is at this point. Alright, so it's selecting most of it. Another way to modify and just add more, you can use this one right here, and you hold down the Shift key and you kind of just circle the areas that you want to add on to the selection. And there we go, that looks pretty good. Oh, looks like I've missed a part of my watch there, so I'm going to get that one too. Oops. Looks like I need to use the minus lasso. There we go. That was holding down the Alt key to get that one. Okay, so right now you notice that I have selected the outside area. I really want the inside area, so I'm going to go here to select and then inverse. Now you see that I have selected the inside part of this. Okay, now I'm going to go and copy this. Copy is right under edit. So edit, copy, and then you change over to the picture that you want. Now I already know that my picture is going to stick out above the top of this frame here. So I want to make sure that I expand my canvas size so that it is going to fit my other picture I'm pasting in there. So I'm going to go to canvas size. I've noticed that it's about 10 inches wide, so I'll go ahead and make this one 10 inches wide. And you notice the anchor point down here. You want to click the bottom one so the picture will stay on the bottom. You'll add more imagery on top. And then I want to make sure that my background is black for this picture. And I click OK right here. Okay, so now it's expanded my canvas a little bit more so I can fit my other person in there. So now, since I've already copied my image, I just have to paste it at this point. So now when I paste, you notice that it made another layer over here. Now we just need to change the size a little bit. So we're going to go to edit and then transform, and we want to scale this down a little bit. I'm going to hold down the shift key so I don't distort my image and bring it down to be smaller. If I did not hit the shift key, something odd may have happened, like it might stretch or squish my picture, and that would be kind of odd. That's not what I'm looking for. So I'm going to push the escape key here to undo what I've done there. Now I'm going to go back and go to edit and then scale. This time I will hold down the shift key and it will become smaller in proportion without distorting the image. Okay, so I'm going to put the picture probably about right there. That seems like it's fitting in the hand pretty good right there. And then press enter to accept the command. Now you can see the two images are combined together to make one composite image. You see one image of my full body standing on top of another image of my hand. And that concludes our demo.